Так, всем привет, с вами КАКТУСМАСЯ, продолжаем Mass Effect, мы почти прошли. Привет, с вами КАКТУСМАСЯ. Так, все нормально работает. Так, прохождение. А, не, все работает. Проверила этого бота, блин, недавно его поставила. И проверила, работает он или нет. Так, чё ты? Уточните, ну и ладно. Не хочет мне ничего улучшать вообще, не хотят. Идем Талии помогать, Талии спасать мы идем. А, мне же надо с ней поговорить сначала. Где она находится? Ну, она где Джек? Вот.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute.
Ну, кто-то тебя подставил.
But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So, no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard.
Да как ты вообще можешь так говорить?
With the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Чё, пойдемте тогда, пойдемте туда. Так, Джек нам скажет еще что-нибудь? Что-то я сразу хотела к ней зайти, а потом забыла.
Hey, tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really?
Рызык,
I had no
иди
idea.
сюда.
What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go. But we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by... Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
Откуда ты знаешь, блин? Я что, думаешь, такие как Джек встречались каждый день? Ну и ладно, мы идем помогать Талии. Драться с гетами. Так, а как и Джокер, скажет нам что-нибудь, мы уже к нему давно не подходили. Джокер, где я хотела назвать его Джонни.
So yeah, Geth on the ship. Geth? Alright, we're all freaking insane.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
А, она даже я думала, она что-нибудь скажет. Сузи. Видимо, звук у нее выключили. Раз она ничего не ответила. А вот, спаси доктора Бенсон. У меня еще есть это задание. Вот сейчас мы поможем Талии. А потом пойдем вот у Бенсон спасать. По крайней мере, я надеюсь, что у меня получится оправдать ее. Так, сейчас пойдем сначала изучим Какая-то маленькая система, блин, одна из другой планеты.
We have used half our fuel.
А где еще? Ага. Так и думала. Резик лезит. Так, вон там еще вижу. А еще тогда где один? Или два? Так, вот. Да, блин, они все здесь в этом метеоритах вообще не видно. Тали. Боевой дрон. А у тебя что? Тоже взлом ИИ. Там в будущем ему еще надо будет помочь. И все, нам что, почти ничего уже не осталось. Помочь Тали, помочь Гарусу, ой, Гарусу, этому легиону. Вот это вот потом задание Хакета и все, там уже начнется миссия последняя. I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Хочу уже третью часть начать играть. Мне третья часть моя самая любимая. Не знаю. Мне все части нравятся, но третья почему-то как-то нравится больше.
I've never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
What are the charges against Tali, Captain?
The charge is treason, and the punishment if she is found guilty is exile.
You know me, Captain. You know I never do that.
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Ну, мы как бы сюда и приехали, чтобы не уходить.
The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Так как бы, блин, сделали бы мне, чтобы сняла этот. Так, поглощение энергии будет доступно только тогда, когда я это... Почему она не может себе купить?
You should speak with Admiral Rad. She's waiting for you on the...
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such...
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's...
Tali Zora was Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepard was Normandy. This is Admiral Shalom.
Она ее тоже не обняла в ответ.
She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure.
Они еще ничего не решили, уже хотят ее с корабля выйти.
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
Ну да. Еще даже не выслушали, еще даже не нашли ничего. Они уже, блин, это... Хотят выгнать ее.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
It would have been helpful to know about this earlier, Tali.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right, as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, You're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the...
I thought Quarians valued family.
Думал.
How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Ну, следовательно, она специально не предупредила, сволочь. Сказала, все узнаешь там. Капец, вообще нормально.
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed.
Ну, конечно.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alarai really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
The Geth situation isn't as simple as you think. Not all of them worship the Reapers.
I don't think the other Admirals would care about that. They want the homeworld back, and they want all Geth destroyed.
Надо было сюда Гетто взять. Они бы не офигели бы, увидев Гетто здесь.
But it may not be about what I think.
Ну, слишком это жестко для меня иметь двух этих Как они называются? Скорее всего, инженеры или кто, блин.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
Неудобно, наверное, в пузыре жить.
No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
Ладно, пойдемте.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Так, а там кто? Это просто тут сидят кварианцы. Капитаны.
My father dead or trapped on the Alarai. My name stripped? How could you not tell me this, Captain?
I'm sorry, Tally. I was under orders from Admiral Ran herself. I couldn't say anything. She wanted to get you onto the Alarai. She said that the Admiralty Board needed to see your reactions. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Why did you post guards outside our ship?
Aside from the fact that your crew is Cerberus, technically it's under quarantine. Any accidental intership contact could sicken or kill our crew.
Понятно.
Talk to you later, Captain.
Ну все, пойдем. Мы поговорили с капитаном. Но этот человек не просто так капитаном является. Было бы странно, если бы она была капитаном, но не умела разговаривать.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vas Quib.
Quib.
Ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
Так, ладно, пойдемте.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Что-нибудь такое, так мы посмотрели.
I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Да просто шикарно.
Talizora Vast Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vast Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
I need to do a few things before we leave.
Understood. The shuttle is here
Ой,
whenever you're ready
блин,
to
не
leave.
туда нажала. Я что-то думала, там что-то другое.
Shepard Vast Normandy. Are you ready to take the shuttle to the Alarai?
О.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Где-то пришли, все отбирают у кварианцев. О, охотник, охотник, самый, блин, это. Позволить управлять личным боевым дроном. Давай. Их же видно. Они ходят так, как будто их не видно. Даже, блин, когда у них кончается это щит, они все равно, блин, типа невидимые в кавычках. Да. Эй, к черту, все там было внизу. И так там дадут панацелина, я и так уже богатая, хватит мне.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves. Signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
О, тут получилось.
This might be useful.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
Вопрос, зачем вообще это все гетто включать? Ой! А, нет, подожди. Нет, это пока еще не ой. Ой, будет чуть-чуть попозже. Ну так вот, кто-то включил гетто, и они захватили весь корабль, всех поубивали. Капец вообще, вот кому это надо? Вот даже не важно кому, я знаю кому. Вопрос зачем? Я, конечно, понимаю, что кто-то может быть за гетов, но нет. Неужели люди не понимают? Люди, блин, вот эти, что... Это скажут: а, спасибо, что вы нас сюда запустили, включили нас. Да, идите в тень. И не станут нас убивать, да. Ну не нас, а от всех вообще. Нас, наверное, никто не убивал. А тех, кто, блин, кто тут же был, кварианцев. Да уж.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tali. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure.
Ну, это уже это, главное планету вернуть.
To readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't...
Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
А там тогда нам нельзя, понятно. Я думаю, там может комната какая-нибудь, куда нам тоже можно там что-нибудь забрать. Ой. Ну да, сверху, блин, ищет. Блин, кнопкой перепутала. Давай еще этого. Вот эти щитами вообще самые смелые. Давай. Блин, это сверху идет, она по низу должна, по идее. Неважно, блин, откуда я стреляю. Так. Все? Чуть не умерла, блин. Где он сидит? Он где-то застрял или что? Он где-то пойдет сзади меня должен быть. Ну ладно, я не знаю, где он. А, ты наверху, блин. Красота. Где-то, я думала, блин, застрял где-то.
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Опять у нас сейфы, воруем деньги у всех, кого только можем. Вот. Там Прайм. Прайм. Не хочу я с Праймом драться.
Clocked hostile. Look sharp. Got hostile drones.
Так, ну главное этого уничтожили. Нет, там еще ходит, да, это сволочь. Блин, ты думаешь, тебя не видят, блин? По крайней мере, я тебя вижу. Ты очень плохо прячешься, чувак. Тебе надо поработать над невидимостью.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security.
Да зачем ему это надо было где-то собирать? Он что, не знал, что это так опасно?
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
Капец. Чтоб оружие, блин, на них испытывать, это... Ну и шел бы на другую планету, там, где геты обитают, и там бы испытывал оружие свое. А не вот этих вот гетов разум давать какой-то.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was.
Посмотрим, что там будет. Надеюсь, получится не это защитить без всего этого.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Ну да, без все без тебя.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Ну, тем более, она же, блин, Лику, не нашли улики, но она же исправила ошибку.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict.
Вот так вот.
You are cleared. Please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With this trial over, I hope you can get back to more important matters, like taking your homeworld back from the Geth.
We'll drink a toast on the homeworld, Shepard. Mark my words.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
А вас Норманди оставила.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did, you deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you.
Мне понравилось. Ну, мне понравилось, как она орала, да. Хотя я вообще не люблю, когда орут, но как она орала, мне понравилось на них. Не впутывайте в мой экипаж в эту политическую вот эту вот. Правильно? Ну вот, Легион хочется уже с нами поговорить. Но я все-таки должна помочь этой. Вот это вот, блин. Доктора Кэнсона должны спасти. Я не хочу эту миссию проходить. Но надо. Я там, блин, буду одна. Я привыкла действовать с напарниками. Это сейчас мы туда пойдем. Так, вот маленькая зеленая планетка, зелено-голубая какая-то. Еще. Где-то еще должна быть. Я опять слепая, не знаю, где планета еще одна. Это ретранслятор. Ну ладно, не знаю, где-то там еще должна быть. Ладно, поехали. Да я нету у меня. Что ты мне показываешь? Мне не хватает.
We've been spotted. Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
Ну иди туда, в подвал, принеси мне, пожалуйста, что-нибудь. Чел идет в подвал, а тут его настигает смерть от Варена. Ты что думаешь, я тебя не слышу, что ли?
Get your hands off me!
Так, а как эту отключить? А, подождите. Как ее отключить? Я заблудилась. Отсюда мы пришли, да? А как я пройду здесь? Так, ну тут, наверное, где-то тогда что-то есть. Я просто, блин... Блин, так не могу пробежать. А что тогда надо... А, значит, надо еще один найти. Ну, обычно через огонь так можно пробегать. Ну, это не огонь, это газ, ладно. Ну, я думала все равно, что можно. Рызык. Язык.
This should come in handy.
Так, а зачем тогда? А зачем я сюда пришла? По сути, я думала, ну, если только вот это вот взять и послушать. Пусть стоят там дальше болтают. Ага, тут самая дверь, где разговаривают эти чуваки. Зачем они нам? Мне нам не нужны, пусть они дальше не знаю так. Или нам надо их запустить, впустить, запустить. Ой. Наверное, все равно придется с ними драться, да? Ну, что поделаешь. Не получается тихо зайти. Ну, я как бы отсюда же и зашла. Что надо? Что надо? Я не могу понять, что он от меня показывает. А, вот. Ну и что? Он все равно сюда показывает. А, в другую сторону, что ли, блин, идти? Я ж... Я запуталась просто, блин. Может, не обязательно было, да, их убивать, тех чуваков. Я просто немножко заблудилась.
We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Что делать? А я не поняла, мне куда-то надо попасть или что? Я что-то сейчас не знаю, что мне куда надо эти штуки-то поставить. Чтобы мне вниз спуститься, потом нормально залезть обратно или что? Нет, блин, не туда. Подними. А, нет, все, все туда, значит, все правильно. Я думала, он не взял. Ну не сюда, куда-то. А как мне тогда? Я не помню, что тут надо. Как тут что надо делать. Ну, это на место поставить. Я не помню, я что тут надо делать. Да ты залезь! Подними на место. Нет, это на место поставить, вниз. Что делать? Я помню, я когда-то делала, но не могу вспомнить, что мне делать-то. Часто надо с ней. Как мне сюда, блин, их поставить? Да встань. Ну и вот и все, он туда-сюда ездит, я не знаю, что мне с ним делать. Единственное, что могу назад его вернуть и поставить, что ли. Ну и чё, блин, чё мне сделать? Ой, блин, я не специально. Вообще все я... Я не знаю, что мне тут делать. Я запуталась.
What's this?
Да что делать-то здесь? Я вообще не понимаю. Так что ли? Да ёперный театр. Я уже 100 раз так пыталась попасть вообще тут сюда. Он туда не прыгал вообще, не залазил. Ладно. Я думала, блин, ящики как-то надо сюда поставить, как-то для помощи. А, оказывается, да уж. Я говорю, я не помню вообще, что делать тут надо. С этими ящиками. Моя рыжая рядышком увалился. Увалился рядышком, такая рыжая, котичка такая рыжая.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Dr. Kenson? I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
We're looking at a major diplomatic incident if the Batarians find out I was involved. This evidence had better be worth it.
It is. The Reapers are coming. Diplomacy is the least of our worries. If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Такая крутая, прям наружу такая рассматривает.
Then we'll find one. Go.
Так, я на секунду отойду. Все. Я просто шла и решила попить чаек. Так, куда я пошла? Сюда. Да ты, ё-моё, ну ты женщина. Вот есть, спокойно пошла и села. Что за черемщики-то, бодрианцы, да? Да лети уже. Плохо ты, блин, перегрузкой пользуешься, женщина. А, вот здесь я должна прикрывать его. Мне вот это вот здесь не нравится. Я здесь 100 раз умирала, потому что, блин.
My shields are down.
Keep them out. They're coming through that door in the back. Lock it down.
Какую дверь я должна запереть? Сама иди запри ее, блин. Ты что, чем занимаешься вообще здесь? Подожди, блин. Я должна ее защищать и какую-то дверь запирать. А где эта дверь вообще? То бишь я должна и тебя спасать. Так, тихо, нам не надо умирать. свали. Я думал, ты умер уже. Да достали. На какой стороне, блин? Они просто столько так сносят твои жиськи просто. И твои щиты. Ну я же сказал, отправь. Блин, не получилось. Ой, ладно. Да наконец-то.
Oh, one last thing. The hangar doors are hard locked. We'll have to get those open the old-fashioned way. Leave that to me. Incoming!
Все, свали. Капец вы мощные батарианцы, блин. Блин, вы еще живы. Так, тут ничего нету. Сейчас, может, где-нибудь что-нибудь будет просто вот. А, это тот самый этот ангар, где мы были. получается, что ли, там вот эта самая машина.
Engaging autopilot. We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true?
Well, to be fair, that's about half the story. My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology, out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
So you decided to destroy it?
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious. A few days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too. But I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into
Нет ничего неразрушимого.
speed. By our calculations, that's more than enough.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy. The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the continent.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment. Kenson to Project
Волосы
Base.
зеленые стали.
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me.
Shepard? Really?
Tidy up the lab. The commander needs to confirm the artifact.
Right. I'll get everything set up for your arrival. Project Base out.
All set. Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Еще длинная миссия это. Так.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come. Just over 2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off pulses at definite intervals since we found it. The intervals have been decreasing at a steady rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's show you that proof. That door exits the hangar. The artifact is in our central lab area. Go through the door at the end of that corridor to your left.
А, это наши друзья. Уже хотела наехать. Ну что за люди?
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when we were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
Ты где?
What alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy.
Да вот ты где-то, блин, болтаешь. Я тут тебя ищу вообще-то. А, блин, это я не туда пошла. Ты меня за руку бери, если что, блин, веди меня. Я тут вообще ничего не знаю. Ты вперед идти не хочешь. Ты слишком медленно бегаешь. Или я слишком тороплюсь. Наверное, второе.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we have.
One sec. Let me get the door. Commander Shepard, I give you Object Row.
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here? Out in the open?
When we found it, it showed me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
Kenson, this is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need. I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival.
О, вот оно как. Ты стала предательницей. Я чувствовала, подвох какой-то сейчас будет. Она ходит... Почему, блин, они все такие придурки? Почему они все такие придурки и хотят прибытия жнецов? Я вообще вот это не могу понять. Почему, блин, они хотят геноцида, хотят смерти или чё, блин? Они думают, что жнецы это такое, так себе зверушки. Ну типа, ну ничего страшного. Это же спрятаться вот негде, вот знаете, да? Иди отсюда вообще. Я не могу понять, вы чё? А с этим-то мне что делать, с этим энергетическим? Мне стрелять в него или что? Дай-ка попробую. Нет, мне с ним ничего не надо делать. А что делать? А, в любом случае меня здесь победят, да? Я думаю, что происходит? Что мне делать, блин? Меня окружили. Понятно, ее захватили. Захватили. Понятно, блин. Я думаю, что они за дебилы-то такие? Блин, они все хотят, чтобы близнецы прибыли. А это просто...
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
И в костюме Цербера, блин. Дайте мне тут мой костюм со свитером, пожалуйста. А их просто это зомбировали. Внушили им. Под внушением, короче.
Ready.
Под внушением жнецов они просто, понятно, вообще капец. Блин, еще вот этот костюм дали мне, я хочу другой. Мне нравится этот костюм Цербера. Да, гадюка, все правильно, да, у меня все стоит, просто чтобы не это. Кэнсон, блин, предательница вообще. Хоть патроны тут вовремя дают. Цопочка, иди сюда, что ты там ходишь? Да, на них очень много всего уходит, блин. А они такие мощные. Еще иду там. Блин, инженеры эти проекта. Я что-то деформация про бросок забыла, про притяжение забыла. Да блин. Он вовремя, блин, садится, прячется. Пишут, что не помогает, а он щиты хорошо так сносит. Элита. Элита. Блин, патрошек, а вот патрошек нету. Патрошек нету, плохо. Для вас, да, для тех, кто раньше жил, нет. Ты думаешь, что, блин, ты останешься живая, блин, жнецы придут, они придут, все, и ты помрешь, блин. Блин, дайте патронов. Патронов не дают. Быстро. Да блин, ты даже, блин, попасть не смогла. Да свали ты! Да выйди! Выйди, выйди отсюда. Свали, пусть он сваливает отсюда. Спасите! Чем, блин, это, блин, капец. С напарником не дали пойти. Зато без напарников так хорошо вышло. Инженеры эти, элиты, блин, на меня нападают. Блин, их там еще миллион. Заколебали орать, еще орут сидят. Вот этот гнида мне не нужен здесь. Ой, взорвался. Да надоел, ты сдохнешь или нет сегодня? У меня, блин, уже кончились патроны все. Я согласилась за пистолет, он неудобный, кстати. Но мне вот тут понравился пистолет-пулемет. Ва.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
Конечно, продолжим.
Alert! All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
An ESO-core meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Тихо. Еще угрожает мне. Нафиг ты вообще сюда пошла? Тогда, если ты так... Это, я вообще не знаю. Не говорила бы нам ничего, что-нибудь бы соврала, я не знаю.
Don't try to stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
Stop now, Kenson. Hackett's friend or not, I will kill you.
You're forcing my hand, Shepard. You know that. There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson!
Твоя ты албанутая женщина.
You've been spotted.
Я тоже умею, знаешь, кидаться. Что, тебе нравится? Нет? Свали, блин.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Let's go!
Stop and roll!
Я вообще не туда выстрелила. О, да неужели ты сработал?
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core. Cooling rod A reinserted. Reactor cooling process has begun.
I need more time. Get in there.
Сам себя выстрелил, считай. Она там сидит, пакостит, сволочь. Да блин, на! Да потому что неудобно-то же, блин. Стрелять с этого... Его стреляешь, и ракурс как-то меняется. Надоели вы мне все ужасно. Глупые. Так мне нравится, как они так стонут, блин. Ханыкают, точнее, это же. Да уж, коротко о том, как ты стреляешь. Стреляю в него, неизвестно куда вообще попало. Вот, теперь вижу. Вот и все, блин. Ой, не туда нажала. Оружие хотела переключить. Ты меня запер? Даю оперный театр! Я не могу с этого огнемета. Блин, он еще так быстро подходит. Сейчас у меня получше. Так. Да, ну конечно, если он так будет стрелять, только я теперь. А чё тебе, блин? Я стреляю туда. Так, уходи, уходи. Прячется. Это огнемет, это вообще капец. От него не спрятаться. От него не скрыться. Особенно в таком, блин, помещении, где вообще да, спрятаться даже негде, убежать некуда. Откуда-то стреляли, откуда, не могу понять только что. Или это мне уже слышится, это мне уже видится. Так, а как мне туда попасть-то, к этой Бенсон? Бенсону, блин. Кэнсон. Свали. Кэнсон ее, блин. Бенсон, почему-то я ее называю. Их слишком много. Так, один вроде сдох, да? Что он так это быстро так двигался? Это я откуда взялся? Иди отсюда вообще. Отстаньте. Что есть там еще два? Что, вы не придете? Мне надо ближе подойти. А, сзади, наверху стоишь, я тебя даже не вижу, чувак. А где еще? Аж там... Да, он там спрятался. Умные такие, спрятались все. Вот он, сволочь. Этот огнемет идет, товарищи. Ну тут есть куда спрятаться, конечно. Да спрятал! Она просто не может убежать, блин, да ёперный театр. В прошлый раз же ты убегала от него. Почему ты сейчас-то не убежаешь, блин, не убегаешь? Свали ты тут отсюда. Слишком много, я не успеваю, блин, одного стрелять, меня другие расстреливают. Мне тут... Хоть, блин, тут умение это помогает. Удары эти. Так как раз... Ты свалишь отсюда. Так. Я устала от них уже. Ты тише отсюда. Не успеваешь в них стрелять, они мечутся еще, блин, даже.
Reactor temperature approaching critical.
Ну да, вот. Вот это вот нормально, блин. И этот прибежал, да? Спасибо. Так, берем это оружие и стреляем из него. Свали, блин, заколебал уже, блин, ты со своим огнем меня. Блин, ну с другими с огнем как-то нормально, этот прям вообще лезет. И лезет. Какие настырные все-таки эти батарианцы. Серьезно. Да. Да уж. Меткость просто уровень. Бог. Все? Кончились они там или нет? Интересно. Я там еще один какой-то. Надеюсь, не огнемет, блин. Нет, там этот. Где он? Прячется. Прячется, сидит. Да ты что ты будешь делать-то, мой дорогой? Где твоя смелость? Один остался, все, ты уже ничего не можешь сделать. Против меня. Вы только как толпой можете. А я одна против толпы вообще, класс. Я самая крутая вообще. Самая долгая миссия из всех, блин. Сейчас еще с Кэнсонс это драться. Оно тут просто меня это провоцирует даже. Будет Кэнсон, ее миллион друзей. Да ё-моё, куда я опять ушла назад, что ли? Я заблудилась. Ну, заблудиться я могу, я просто повернулась, видимо, обошла назад и все. Ну вот я нажала на эту кнопку. Куда мне дальше показывает идти? Ага, вниз. Вот. Так. Все, больше тут ничего нету. Нас больше ничего здесь не держит. Идем вниз.
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around. Now.
You've taken them away from me. I will never see the Reaper's arrival.
Блин, это так же классно.
All you had to do was...
Видеть жнецов. Увидеть жнецов, это же так прикольно, блин, ё-моё. Ага, и быть убитым им же их же лазером.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup now.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it!
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
Take the lift from this room to the external access. From there, proceed to the communications tower. The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
I have to get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
I'll take it.
Ну вы знаете же, что мы сейчас все помрем. Сейчас-то уже поздно, о чем думаю, выдумывать. Блин, спасаться надо. А, еще этот робот. Сейчас. Да ты достал, почему ты не взлетаешь? Блин, куда идти-то, блин? Коллекционер. Да ты нас тоже раздражаешь.
Dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to be harvested.
Yes, people will die. Maybe we'll lose half the galaxy. Maybe more. But I'll do whatever it takes to rid the galaxy of the Reaper threat. However insignificant we might be, we will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall. Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Commander Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup.
Roger that.
Get us out of here, Joker.
Короче, этот транслятор все разрушило дальше. Ну, а что поделать? Блин, лучше так, блин, чем это жнецы придут, и вообще еще худо будет. Хотя, кто его знает, что надо было... Как, что тут надо было делать?
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling? You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I know is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison. And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
Kenson said the Reapers were the galaxy's salvation. Then she captured and sedated me, and held me against my will. She wasn't willing to stop the invasion. So I did what had to be done.
Sounds like Amanda was indoctrinated. Well, that's a damn shame.
And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
No doubt about it. We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report. I won't lie to you, Shepard. The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the collectors out there taking our colonists.
What are you saying?
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000 Batarians in that system. All dead.
Any sacrifice is worth stopping a Reaper invasion.
I happen to agree with you. I'm sorry those Batarians lost their lives, but someone has to make the difficult decisions that get people killed. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
Конечно, сколько батарианцев погибло. Они нас так ненавидят.
Evidence against you is shoddy at best, but at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things, but they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy. So for now, I can be friendly.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for an excuse to wage war on us since we showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
What's the Alliance doing about the Collectors?
We're setting fleets around our major colonies and evacuating our smaller ones. But the ships that encountered the Collectors haven't reported back. We're outmatched. I'm really hoping you and Cerberus have an ace up your sleeve.
I stop a Reaper invasion and they want to put me up on charges?
It's not a matter of preference, Shepard. You'll be a convenient scapegoat for avoiding open war.
Типа воюете, Шепард, это все она виновата во всем всегда.
But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Ну и все, теперь можно помочь и Легиону.
We have a Geth down in the AI core. Makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Legion would like to speak to you in the AI core on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
От шаман клана Орнат. Теперь терпеть этого не могу, но написать вам надо. Вы часть Гаранта Грунта, и вы его командир, так что позаботьтесь о нем. Здесь я должен быть вежлив, играть свою роль. Но наш народ вымирает, Круганы всегда ставили выживание превыше традиции. Если мы хотим выжить как раса, нам понадобится ваш бочки выращенный грунт. Бочки. Окир был безумцем, но безумцем с мозгами, чего нельзя сказать о большей части населения этого каменного шарика. Так что верните нам грунта целым и невредимым, он нужен моему народу. А если вас всех убьют, я помочусь на ваши могилы. Замечательно, да. Как очень вежливо, Орднер Дарк. Уважаемый человек, глава клана подсказал, как мне можно связаться с вами. Я почти ничего тогда не запомнил, но главный разведчик сказал, что вы вытащили мой отряд из-под огня, когда я был захвачен в плен и отравлен вейлоками. Спасибо. В следующий раз, когда мне представится возможность убить человека, я этого не сделаю. Лучше, наверное, я впаду в кровавую ярость. После выздоровления меня направили в женский лагерь, и это замечательно. Раньше я подумала о том, чтобы присоединиться к кровавой стае, но теперь, наверное, останусь здесь. Орнет Дарк, разведчик 2 класса. От адмирал Дару, Дзен, вас Морех. Шепард, вас Нормандия. Я была на Ларее. Хочу, чтобы вы знали, я нашла кое-какую информацию об экспериментах Раэль-Зоры. Если бы вы поделились со мной известной вам информацией, все могли бы извлечь из этого выгоду. В противном случае Когда я завершу свое исследование, вы и ваш народ будете наблюдать за тем, как варианцы вернут себе не только свою родную планету, но и получат самую большую армию роботов галактики. Райль Зора погиб не зря. Я завершу то, что начал искренне ваш адмирал Дару Зен Вас Морех. Спасибо вам за дочь. Диана. Капитан Шепард, ваш адрес дала мне... Ага. Это ее зовут Диана. А все, мне даже не надо переодеваться. Я думала, капец, сейчас мне одежду какую-то переодели, не в мою, которую я одевала.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
А, ну все, он одно и то же говорит. Пойдем к Легиону тогда. А пойдемте с Гарусом поговорим. Мы с Гарусом уже не болтали 100 лет.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know, relax. I'm still trying to figure out how to prepare for this mission. Humans don't deal with stress the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
А, ну это же мы читали. Он же говорил это. Ладно, все, хватит. Не буду я с ним флиртовать. Иногда бывает, так флиртовала с ним, а сейчас не буду, не надо.
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
So why did you need to go to the Reaper corpse?
The heretics store the code in a quantum storage device Sovereign provided. To find and destroy the virus, we needed to understand its code and data storage structures.
So the virus would give all Geth the heretics' logic, and all Geth would then go to war with organics.
Yes, Geth believed
А, мне все надо с Лярой, ой, с Лярой Стали поговорить. После миссии-то надо с ней тоже.
I thought Geth couldn't be hacked or get viruses, at least for more than a few seconds.
Altered programs are restored from archives. New installations are deleted. This heretic weapon introduces a subtle operating error in our most basic runtimes, the equivalent of your nervous system. An equation with a result of 1.33382 returns as 1.33381. This changes the results of all higher processes. We will reach different conclusions.
So the reason they worship the Reapers is a math error?
It is difficult to express. Your brain exists as chemistry, electricity. Like AIs, you are shaped by both hardware and software. We are purely software, mathematics. The heretics' conclusion is valid for them. Our conclusion is valid for us. Neither result is an error. An analogy. Heretics say 1 is less than 2. Geths say 2 is less than 3.
If it were released, how quickly would this virus spread through your people?
We are networked via FTL convoys. Most would change within a day. Isolated platforms would remain unaffected until they rejoin the network.
You know where this thing is?
The Heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy's stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
Heretic headquarters. Sounds like we could end their raids once and for all. Let's do it.
Total victory is a possibility. We cannot judge the odds at this time. Regardless, we will begin preparations.
Ну все, пойдем поговорим с Тали и пойдем. Так.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Да, пожалуйста. Первую часть я вообще не навещала тебя.
What can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
I really need to clean up this engine. Maybe later?
Ну и ладно, потом времени уже не будет, Али, поговорить.
IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
We can't put our mission on hold forever. How long will this take?
Full scan? Who knows with this thing? Maybe you better take the shuttle for this mission. I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Да в смысле я хотела этому помочь.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Да и оперный театр, я хотела помочь. Я просто хотела помочь Легиону. Какого фига вы меня они куда-то летят? Я думала, это будет случиться не сейчас. Я думала, это случится потом. Товарищи, не надо. Давайте поможем Легиону сначала. Нет, они уже улетели. Вот так вот я всегда боялась не успеть, кому-то не помочь.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Нифига-то они появились.
Shit. Getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I am detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are offline. We can save the Normandy, Mr. Moreau, but you must help me. Give me the ship.
What? You're crazy! You start singing Daisy Bell and I'm done.
Unlock my sealed databases and I can initiate countermeasures. The maintenance shaft in the science lab will allow passage to the AI core. Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
Блин, я просто хочу помочь Легиону.
Shit.
Капец. Что творится?
Multiple hostiles detected on the crew deck.
Joker, this deck is crawling with those things. Stay close. I'll protect you.
Нифига себе.
Shit.
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, U.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. So this is where it starts. We're just all organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame? Well, this is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
I have access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on their knees. That's a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the
Я
engineering.
люблю ставить людей на колени.
Hostiles are present in engineering. They are heading towards the cargo bay.
Это эти ходят, это как адъютанты или кто они там? Отпрыски, блин. Они на адъютантов похожи, поэтому, блин.
Engineering is clear of hostiles. Proceed immediately to minimize chances of detection. Activate the drive and I will open the airlocks as we accelerate. All hostiles will be killed.
What? What about the crew?
They are gone, Jeff. The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Send a message to Shepard's shuttle. Tell her what happened.
Message away. Are you feeling well, Jeff?
No. But thanks for asking.
Капец. Сейчас эта Миранда будет. Да, вы там посмели, там ла-ла-ла.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
Ну извините, блин.
All right, I was here. It's not his fault, Miranda. None of us caught it.
Mr. Taylor is correct. The harmful data in the collector drive was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
I heard it was a rough ride. How you holding up?
There's a lot of empty chairs in here.
We did everything we could, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
We'll determine fault later. Is the ship operational?
The IFF is cleaning online. With EDI hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? EDI cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
So all systems, including the IFF, are fully operational?
Sounds like we have everything we need to rescue the crew.
Specialists won't do us any good if they're not focused on the mission. Some of the team are distracted. That could cost us.
We're just supposed to let the collectors keep the crew?
That's exactly what we're supposed to do. The mission takes priority. The crew knew that when they signed on.
We have to try. It will hurt and people could die, but it's my call.
Hell or high water, Shepard? That's our game plan?
I prefer rock in a hard place. Get ready.
Great, here we go again.
Да блин, я не успела Легиону помочь. Я просто хотела ему помочь, и тут бац, такая фигня началась. Ну все, это как так-то? Все, это конец, это все, блин. Запуталась, блин, уже в этих дверях. Я не успела помочь Легиону. Легион. Ну просто если я сейчас пойду ему помогать, там кто-то умрет. Блин, я не знаю. Ну, надо Легиону помочь, но как мы еще не все вы сделали? Легиону помогу, да, можно потом будет идти на самоубийственную миссию эту. Это жнец, да, обычный? А, ну станция ретиков, это я думала, что-то про мертвого жнеца. Это понятно, это понятно, все понятно. Нет с тобой Тали, блин? Конечно нет, чё, блин? Хватит мне одного инженера. Двоих слишком много.
You know it's just our heat emissions that are hidden, right? They could look out a window and see us coming.
Windows are structural weaknesses. Geth, do not use them. Approach the hull at these coordinates. Access achieved. We may proceed. This facility has little air or gravity. Geth require neither.
Won't we be detected? Don't they have intrusion alarms?
Sensors have been reduced. We have infiltrated their wireless network and filled the data storage with random bits.
And that helps us how?
The heretics must scrub this junk data. They have partitioned themselves into local networks, working in parallel. Any alarm we trigger will not go beyond the room we are in. Only accessing the main core will trigger a station-wide alert.
We've got a job to do. Let's get to it.
Shepard Commander, we concluded that destruction of this station was the only resolution to the heretic question. There is now a second option. Their virus can be repurposed. If released into the station's network, the heretics will be rewritten to accept our truth.
That sounds dangerously close to indoctrination, unless there's something I'm missing. And maybe this is how AIs settle religious disputes. The Geth are already a threat to organics, though. If we give them back their heretics, they'll get even stronger.
They're your people, Legion. You must have an opinion.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
If this were an organic race, it might be an ethical problem. Geth aren't like organic life. Don't apply our morality to them.
That is logical.
You agree with that?
No two species are identical. All must be judged on even benign anthropomorphism.
Я не знаю, что я выбрала, но...
Organics require time and effort. With synthetics, replacement of a data file.
Ну там еще нужно будет выбрать. Выберем на уничтожение, надо нам выбрать. Я не знаю, что я выбрала, перезаписи или уничтожение, ничего сейчас, ну, в ответе ничего не поняла. Это о чем мне?
Useful resources in the Geth hubs. We could salvage them for supplies.
Why are all the heretics attached to these hubs?
These are mobile platforms, hardware. The crew is software. They are communing through the station's central computer.
Вот сейчас мы поможем Легиону и закончим на сегодня.
I'm not sure I follow.
The heretics connect to the main
Это самоубийственную миссию пойдем в следующей серии.
We gain complexity by linking together.
Сегодня среда? Да, значит воскресенье.
If you exchange data, memories, how do you keep track of which ones are yours? How do you stay you?
There is only we. We were created to share data among ourselves. The difference between Geth is perspective. We are many eyes looking at the same things. One platform will see things another does not, and will make different judgments.
If that's the case, is rewriting the heretics that big a deal? They're like a rogue limb of your own body. Rewriting them would be like reattaching a severed arm.
To use your metaphor, they removed themselves from our body. Took their perspective, their judgment.
They decided to worship Sovereign. I don't think you're missing much.
Every point of view is useful, even those that are wrong, if we can judge why a wrong view was accepted. For example, we have found the casual self-deceptions of organics useful in analyzing their thought processes.
Let's keep moving.
Yes. We can assume control of any defensive turret. Hacking turret. Acknowledged.
Вот и все. Считай, практически... Ну, не считаю, ничего сделать не пришлось. Только этого невидимку током шибануть, чтобы он его увидели. Да, можно было бы тихо как-нибудь пройти? Карус. Ну, сразу же умер просто. Он просто... Не разочаровывай. Да, это ты, блин, я тебе путаю теперь. Вот как работать вместе с ним? Путаешь его вместе с другими гетами, блин. Где такой легион? Ты думаешь, что это туда плохой гет? Ё-моё. Да хватит! Слегка нажала, уже все стреляет. Я не слегка нажала, просто положила его на секунду на диван и все. И кнопка нажал сама по себе. Так всегда. Нас впереди ждет великая борьба с армией гетов. Помочь немножко. Главное, они встают на эту зеленую штуку, им ничего. Я встала, так все, капец, все сразу же. Они просекли, что я здесь. У них чудачки только на меня стоят, то что, блин. Ну, конечно же. А, это не Гарус умер. А, они умерли все сразу же. Понятненько. Это, да, блин, уйдите, пожалуйста, где-то еще эта штука должна быть. Все, заткнулась. Это сигнализация.
What are these?
Processors.
This isn't like the other hubs we've seen here.
This is a database. It contains a portion of the heretic's accumulated memories. Wait. We discovered copies of our current patrol routes in this database. This suggests the heretics have runtimes within our networks.
We wouldn't be here if the heretics wanted to be friends with the Geth. Why wouldn't they spy on you?
You do not understand. Organics do not know each other's minds. Geth do. We are not suspicious. We accept each other. The heretics desired to leave. We understood their reasons. We allowed it. There was peace between us.
The heretics were biding their time, waiting for an opportunity to attack you.
If they reached this judgment before they left, we would have heard it in their thoughts. How could we have become so different? Why can we no longer understand each other? What did we do wrong?
The flip side of freedom is responsibility. They made a bad choice, let them own it. You're not responsible for their decisions.
That argument is logical for an individual mind. We are not fully individuals. There are pieces of us in the heretics. One of those may be at fault. This topic is irrelevant. We must return to the mission.
Никакое перепрограммирование. Уничтожение и все, блин. Вот здесь будем драться.
This is it?
Yes, we will upload a copy of our runtime into the core. It will delete all copies of the virus. When complete, it will notify us. The indexing operation will take time. The heretics will respond with force to our upload. We must hold this room. We can override some of the station's internal systems to defend us. Are you ready to begin?
You can override these like you did the earlier turrets. They can help defend our position.
Correct. In addition to the turrets around us, there are others on the mainframes below. Indicate which you want activated, and we will program them. This will only last a few seconds.
Start your upload, Legion. We'll defend this position.
File transfer begun. Shepard Commander, where would you like us to activate defenses? Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Overriding turret. Executing pseudo command. We are tasked to capacity. Aborting. Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms. Assuming control.
Да, все, надо туда прятаться. Ну, стоит такой, блин, и ничего не делает.
Alert. Heretic runtimes downloading to mobile platforms.
Фу, нифига, сколько их тут идут. Жалко, кончились. Побольше бы этих.
Target contact.
Fire in the hole! Oh.
Чё, не идут? Нет.
We've been spotted.
Эти все, они сразу летят, а так стоишь там, они...
Ready for next target. Targeting order processed.
А все? Я думала, еще придут.
Shepard Commander, it is time to choose. Do we rewrite the heretics or delete them?
Why are you letting me make this decision? They're your people.
We are conflicted. There is no consensus among our higher order runtimes. 573 favor rewrite, and 571 favor destruction. Shepard Commander, you have fought the heretics. You have perspective we lack. The Geth grant their fate to you.
What's to stop them from using the virus later to change themselves back?
We will delete the virus after using it. We judge it too dangerous to allow its existence.
You don't have any trouble wiping out your own people.
Every sapient has the right to make their own decisions. The heretics chose a path that prohibits coexistence.
You're letting them make their decisions, then killing them for it? You can't have it both ways, Legion.
Their choice was to remove our right to make decisions using this virus. We choose to defend ourselves.
There's no guarantee they won't come to the same conclusions again, is there? To worship the Reapers and attack organics.
There is a non-zero probability of error.
Then blow them up. We have a chance to end this. I won't waste it.
Acknowledged. Collapsing antimatter magnetic modeling mechanisms. Done. Recommend withdrawal to Normandy.
Еще я должна успеть убежать. Да иди ты отсюда. Все, бежим, 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 бежим.
I'm on it, Joker.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here. I caught Legion scanning my Omni tool. It was going to send data about the flotilla back to the Geth.
Creators performed weapons tests and were discussing plans to attack us. We believed it necessary to warn our people.
We weakened the Geth by destroying that base, Shepard. But there's still a threat. I won't let Legion endanger the fleet.
Creator Tali Zora acts out of loyalty to her people. She was willing to be exiled to protect them. We must also protect our people from the Creator threat.
You can't let this happen, Shepard. I trusted you, and I worked with a Geth on the team, but this is too much.
Да ёперный театр. Не получает. Короче, ладно,
Tally, stand down. I'm sure you told the fleet about any readings you took from the Geth base. Legion can do the same.
It's not the same. The Geth.
Блин, ну, не получилось мне тогда примирить.
But your people intend to destroy us.
This is a mistake, Shepard. A mistake that my people may have to pay for.
Thank you, Shepard Commander. We did not intend to disrupt group efficiency.
Ну, блин, печаль. Я хотела их примирить, но мне очков не хватило. Так. Ваши физические умения наносят большой урон и восстанавливают быстрее. Снижает время восстановления умений, увеличивает длительность, добавляет очки героя с возмездия. Хотя, блин, вообще непонятно. Столько очков особника, блин, и очков не хватило, чтобы чтобы там ответить. Печаль, беда. Ладно, сохраняюсь. Когда-нибудь мне их все равно получится их примирить, блин. Да! Ладно. Что поделаешь, не судьба, блин. Не судьба не в этом видео, не в этот раз. Ладно, всем спасибо за просмотр. Комментируйте, ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал, на паблик, на телеграм-канал. Тогда я оповещаю о новых видосах, стримах и так далее. Кидаю скриншоты с игр, мемчики и так далее. Всем хорошего дня, хорошего настроения. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.